Gary Carter, Lee Farley, Ray Leon, Charles Francis, Gloria Ponce Rodriguez, and Keith Kelly. Please come to the stage. To her will be presenting the award for the West Fresno Community Leader to Dr. Paul Binion.
Dr. Binion's involvement in our community is immeasurable, but I'm going to name a few of the organizations that he has been involved. Fresno Institute for Urban Leadership, Prison Fellowship, Central California, Relationship Cultural Institute, and West Fresno Healthcare Coalition. Dr. Binion II is happily married for 31 years to wife Valerie Jim Binion and 3 daughters and 3 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the Reverend Dr. Paul Lawrence Binion II.
Allow me to express my great appreciation to the Fresno West Coalition of Economic Development, to the Board of Directors, to Brother Kelly, as well to the sponsoring organizations and companies that have made this all possible. It's good to be recognized for what you love to do and what you've been called to do and what you're passionate about doing. I have made some good decisions in my life. Number one, I secured in 1971 my eternal address. And then secondly, in 1978, I married Valerie Binion. And I was called here in 1977 to a marvelous group of people. I want to say that our little congregation in West Fresno made a decision last year to construct a 28,000 square foot building. Many questioned us. They wondered about our sanity. We were constantly reminded that we were there adjacent to the greatest pockets of poverty in the nation. But in my estimation, there's no better place to build a structure of that nature but adjacent to the highest pockets of poverty in our nation. So I'm very grateful. I thank you for this award. God bless you all.
I just want to let you know that we do have certificates for all the risk taker dream makers. That we have basically Senator Dianne Feinstein and also the Board of Supervisors Phil Larson, U.S. Congressman Jim Costa, U.S. Congressman George Radonovich, Assemblymember Juana Ramla, Assemblyman Mike Valines, and Senator Dean Flores, along with Mayor Swearingen and also Cynthia Sterling. So all of them get those letters of certificates of recognition. So give them a hand for that. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Binion. Next, we'll have Dick Keys presenting the awards for the Fresno County Community Leader to Alicia Sophias.
When local television reporter Alicia Sofios was assigned to investigate the worst mass murder in the history of Fresno, the breaking news lead soon became something much more, a hope-filled relationship that changed the lives of both the young reporter and the survivors of this unimaginable crime. Marcus Weston was convicted of murdering 9 of his children. She quickly learned that the surviving female family members, Elizabeth, Rosie, Kiani, and Gypsy, had nowhere to go but the streets, torn between journalistic objectivity and her desire to help. Sofios risked her job and her life by taking them into her home and helping integrate them into society. As a result of she and the family's efforts, they have transcended their traumatic past and look to a bright future that now holds plans and dreams they never thought possible, from college to careers to families of their own. At this time, I am pleased and honored to present the Risk Taker Dream Maker County Leaders Award to Alicia Soto.
Let afternoon, everyone. My name is Gypsy Wesson, and I just wanted to say a couple of things about Alicia. When I think of friendship and kindness, Alicia comes to mind. She is the most caring person I've ever met. She is kind, endearing, and selfless. It's amazing what she has done for my family, and I'm so glad to have met such a wonderful person. There are not words to express what an outstanding effect and blessing she has had upon this family. She has truly made a difference in our lives and in so many ways, and I and my family will be forever thankful to have met her. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture with you. All of together.
Wow, thank you so much, Gypsy, and thank you to everyone. I have to tell you that as a reporter, you move around a lot. You're always going from market to market, and you're always trying to get to a bigger market. And you learn really quickly not to get attached to anything. You don't get attached to your city or your community or, even the stories we cover. And you definitely don't get attached to the people in the city where you are, because you're probably going to leave soon. Well, I got a phone call a few years ago from the news director at KMPH, and it was a particularly cold and snowy day in Michigan, and he said the magic word, California. So I said, when do I start? And a week later, I was here. 6 years later, I'm up here, and I'm so proud to say that I've broken all of my rules. I quickly learned that Fresno is the kind of place that you can't help but get attached to. I'm attached to my city, I'm attached to my community, I got attached to the stories that I covered, and most of all, I'm really proud to say that I'm attached to the people here. The Wesson family has made me realize so many amazing things about life. I'm sure that the story impacted each and every one of you sitting here today, and when I found out they had nowhere to go, I knew it was bigger than my job. And it was something that everyone would have told me was the wrong thing to do, and now I know that it was the only right thing to do. And I'm so proud of how far they've come, and I'm so thankful to all of you out there for really, since the book has come out, everyone has welcomed us, and we finally feel like we're all part of this community. So thank you so much. I'd really like to thank Cindy Dunn, who nominated me for this award. I'm so proud to accept it. Thank you.
Congratulations. Next, we will have Gary Carter, and he's presenting the award to the Fresno County, for the Fresno County Business Award, and that's for AT&T.
Giving back to local communities is part of AT&T's ongoing commitment to philanthropy and service, and including the personal commitment of time and effort by AT&T employees and retirees through the company's volunteer network. The AT&T Pioneers have a long, rich history of service projects that make a real impact on the quality for life for people in Fresno. Supporting our troops and military families, youth programs, collecting food, clothing, and other items for people in need, taking part in community cleanup efforts, and helping those with disabilities or life-threatening illness. It's my pleasure to introduce the Fresno County Business Award to AT&T.
This is a terrific honor to receive this award from the Fresno West Coalition for Economic Development. They have done such tremendous work in our community to improve conditions in Southwest Fresno, but also for the entire community. So to be recognized by this organization is fabulous. And I'd also say to be associated with the legacy of people like Miser Keels, Reverend J.D. Adams, Kelly family is very humbling. It's a very special thing. We'd like to today congratulate the other honorees that are receiving awards today. They're community heroes. They should be congratulated and recognized, and we're so appreciative of Fresno West Coalition for recognizing them as well. This award today, accept on behalf of 1,000 employees that work for AT&T and live in Fresno County, And I'd like the AT&T employees that are here today to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you.